Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining Mystery Stamping Night. I am Kelly Wentworth. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Kennebunk, Maine. If you're new to my channel, please say hello and let me know where you're from so we can say hi and welcome you. Hoping you're all doing well tonight. On this beautiful almost summer evening. I am just checking to make sure I'm live in the feed and I'm where I'm supposed to be. Hello, Melanie. Thank you for joining. Hi, June. Thank you for joining. It is going to be 90 degrees here tomorrow, and I guess it's supposed to be very humid. So tomorrow may be the first day we dip into the pool. I don't know. I have my granddaughter on Wednesdays for homeschooling, so it's going to be a scorcher, I think. How are you ladies doing? Hey, ladies. Hi, Diane. Thank you for joining. Hello, Betty. I'm doing very well, June. Thank you. Doing well. Doing good. Still trying to get caught up here. I still feel like I've lost a whole month, so I started pulling all my my retired stuff, which I had already started doing in the last couple of weeks, and I still hadn't switched my new in colors. I had to pull those out and get those ready to package up to sell, and I sell my in colors as kits, so I sell the paper, the ink pad, the refill, the markers, blends if they have them. I sell sort of them as a package. So a lot of times when I sell them that way, people like it because then they get everything that goes with it. And so I started working on that. So I'm trying to get caught up. Hey, Cynthia. How are you? Yes, June. I can show you how I do it. Hold on. So here's an example of how I do it. So I go through and I put it all in a bag and I write like how much of the paper I had, what's included in it, and then I put a price on it. And when I go to sell it, so people like it that way. And if I have ribbons, I will do that too. And I'm looking up there. I actually do have ribbons. Let me pull. Hang on. Didn't even think. Here's a Rococo Rose ribbon that actually goes with it, so I'll probably add that to it because these all came out. Hey, Karen. Melanie, the card recipe is posted below. With all the details. Hold on, let me get this. I actually also, here, let me put this. There's the card recipe, Melanie. So yeah, did you see that, June? So what I do is I put it all together in a Stampin' Up bag with what comes with it, what I have with it, the ink pad, the refill, what I have for paper, markers, blends if they're available, ribbon, and I put it all in the bag, and then I sell them that way as a kit. And people tend to like that because, of course, we all like things that coordinate, right? We want to have the coordinating stuff. So that's what I worked on today. Melanie, can you see that? Yeah, June, I love the in colors, and every time we get a new catalog, it's bittersweet because I love to see what the new ones are, and I absolutely love our new ones. Oh my gosh, totally love the new ones. But I also, it's very sad to see some of these go. I mean, these colors were so beautiful, and so it's always bittersweet to have them come and go like that. But so yeah, so I worked on that. So that's what I'm working on. And I do post on a Stampin' Up site or a card making site or whatever. But if you guys are interested, if you're interested in any of the in color packets, or you think you might be, send me a private message and I will give you first refusal on them before I post to a general group. How is that? I will give my class members and my loyal people first refusal. So if that's something you're interested in or you think you might be, send me a message and I can let you know what the price will be on each one. The price varies depending on what's included in the packet and how much paper and all of that. So, hey Karen! Yes, Karen, I do sell them. I'm trying to think of the group. There are a couple of them out there that I tend to go to. But send me a private message and we'll talk first, and I will definitely give you guys first refusal. Okay? I just feel like it's been a while getting caught up on everything here. Got it, Karen. Thank you. We'll touch base. So Melanie, are you seeing this? Can you see this okay? So we're going to get started here shortly. I'm going to do my announcements first. How many of you are stamping with me tonight? or stamping. You guys are stamping. I'm not. I hope you guys are stamping tonight. I hope you're ready. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there for Melanie because I think... Oh, you took a picture? Perfect, perfect. You have time to do it as we go along, Melanie, so you should be all set. So if you're stamping with me, just post that you're stamping so I know. And don't forget, just a couple reminders. Well, first thing, before I forget, many of you have liked this business page, and if you haven't, please click the like button, but also follow. So there's a difference between like and follow, and I want to make sure that you guys are following me as well. So make sure that you do that. And just a couple I cannot believe that today is the 25th of May. So this joining special runs out in just a few days. You can join for $99, and instead of picking $125 worth of product, you're going to get $155 worth of free product. A really good deal. Would love to have you be part of the team. The link is right there. Just go to my website, which is listed here, and click join. Or if you have any questions, you can send me a private message and I'd be happy to help you. But it's a great way to be a discount shopper and get your products at a discount. So just a few more days left on that promotion. We are still going strong on the special hostess special. So at the $250 level, you will get 25 extra hostess free dollars or free product, and that goes on until June 14th. So don't miss out on that opportunity. You can do a single order yourself, or if you want, you can get a couple of friends to place orders and we can do like a catalog party. That works well too. So whichever way you want to do it, you get the hostess benefits and you'll get the extra $25. Oh no, Sharon. I hope you're feeling okay. Hope you're feeling better. So, Betty, your friend is not joining tonight? Is that what you said? I think that's... She can always watch the replay and make this card anytime because the information is posted. So I just want to do a reminder that as of June 1st, which is coming up, our January to June catalog, can you believe it, is coming to an end. And there's going to be a sale with up to 50% off products that are retiring in that catalog, which is this one right here. So this catalog retires in June. So as of June 1st, you will be able to go on my website and click on Last Chance products, and you'll see all the products that are listed, and then the ones that are on sale, you'll see the red sale price on those. So I can't believe that. I mean, time is going so fast. And this is a list of all the products that are retiring out of that catalog. So good savings, and if you're a demonstrator, you get your discount on top of those savings. So that's a great incentive right there. Paper Pumpkin, beginning on May 11th to June 10th. This Paper Pumpkin kit is going to... it says Dream and Discover in Color with this month's Paper Pumpkin kit. It's inspired by the set I used last week. And it contains enough supplies to create 9 cards and coordinating envelopes. You're going to get a stamp set, and you're going to get 2 stamping spots instead of 1. And it's going to be featuring the colors from the 2022 and 21-23 in color collections. And it's going to coordinate with the Expressions of Ink set. So a really great Paper Pumpkin kit. If you're not a subscriber, it would be a great time to start, because that kit I'm sure is going to be beautiful, because that stamp set, like I said, I think is the best in the whole new annual catalog. So Expressions in Color, it's going to be a good one. Don't miss out on that. And just want to give a quick update. I don't know if you noticed in the catalog, but you know how we used to have kits in the catalog? We would have all-inclusive kits. We would have kits where the stamp sets were separate. Stamping Up offered different kinds of kits. Well, we are the way that Stamping Up is doing kits is different as of this new catalog. And you are actually able to buy these kits on my website, online only. So the kits are going to be available online only. They're very affordable. And it's basically, you buy the kit and they ship it to you. And if it's not there, then it's sold out. It's going to be that easy. So kits are always going to be online if they're available. And we have, I think, at any given time, like 10 kits going. Like they launched 10 kits to start out with. And so kits they're just easy to make kits. That's a fresh way to approach. You can have a get together and everybody can bring a different kit. You don't all have to have the same one. If you like one and your friend likes another, it's a great way to actually enjoy the stamping experience together by getting these kits at a very affordable price. So I just wanted to point that out. If you haven't seen them, they are now out on the website. Okay? Or I think they're actually, let me see, I think they are, I know that we were able to get them as a pre-order. Let me just check. I think they're going to be available in June. Yeah, they're going to be coming up. So just look for those. It's a great way to have a stamping experience with your friends. Well, I hope you do feel better, Sharon. Okay, who's ready to stamp? Okay. And just a reminder, this is my May host code. If you are placing an order and it's under $150, I would appreciate you using that host code. And if it's over $150, then don't use the host code, because I want you to get the hostess benefits. Okay? Move that up. Here is clue number 1. And those are the supplies that you need for tonight's card. And I can't wait to see what you make. Are you guys ready to get started? Okay, let's get started. Clue number 2. You need to emboss your basic white layer that measures 3 3/4 by 5 with embossing folder and die cutting machine. So pick any embossing folder that you have and emboss your 3 3/4 by 5 white layer. I had a lot of fun making my card, and I'll show you this at the end, but the stamp set that I used is a stamp set that was in the mini catalog, or the bundle that was in the mini catalog, and it was on my wish list, and I wanted it, and it just never happened. And then when I got the retirement list, I saw that it carried over. I was so happy, so I bought it. So I really am just starting to play with it, and I am loving it. So I will show you that at the end. Sharon, hopefully when you get feeling better, you can, you'll have the card recipe. You can make this card at any time when you feel better. Trust me when I say I know that what it's like to be down and out and sick. So once you have embossed your layer, please post comment done number 2, and we'll move on. It's a beautiful evening here. And like I said, it's going to be really, really hot here tomorrow. Okay, we're going to move on. Clue number 3, you need to stamp your image stamp on your basic white 2.5 by 2.5 and color it now if it needs coloring. Now let me just make a note. You can stamp it or you can use die cuts. Whatever you prefer, those are options. I'm just giving you options, but you can use I said use a small stamp, but always you can use die cuts as well. So stamp your image on your 2.5 by 2.5 white, and if you need to color it, I want you to color that now. And once you're done, type done 3. So stamp your image on your 2.5 by 2.5 basic white. And if that image needs to be colored, you can use your coloring tools of your choice and go ahead and color it in. And as a reminder, once this video is over on the group page, the VIP page, I want you to post your mystery stamping cards so we can see them. That's the fun part of it. We all want to see what you make. I love seeing the different variations of this card recipe, or any card recipe, but I think that's the fun part about mystery stamping. Everyone has the same card recipe, but the cards all look different because you all use your own stamps and your own ink and paper. I couldn't believe it when I realized over the weekend that tonight was the last Tuesday of the month already. I was like, oh my gosh, it's mystery stamping. It seems like I don't know, time is just going so fast. I think so too, Sharon. I think that's like the best part, is to get inspired by what other people make. You know, because And hopefully it inspires you to go back and make more of these cards. And then I'll just give you a little, like, at the end, when I show you mine, I'll just give you some ideas on ways that you can even embellish it more or do different things with this card recipe. Yay, Melanie! Good job, girl. But yes, people get inspired by seeing what the kinds of cards that other people make. So that's really what it's all about, is to inspire each of you. When you're done, type done 3. Yeah, Karen, that happens sometimes. You see what other people can make or do, and then you're like, oh, I never thought of that. That's all part of the inspiration. Diane, are you actually stamping tonight or just watching? Okay, we're going to move on. Clue number 4. Add basic black cardstock that's 4 by 5 1/4 to card base with adhesive. Add your basic black cardstock that measures 4 by 5 1/4 to card base with adhesive. And we're going to start building that card. And once you're done, type done 4. So add your basic black cardstock 4 by 5 1/4 to the card base with adhesive. I think most of you are done. Clue number 5. Add your embossed basic white layer to your card front with liquid glue or adhesive. And I say liquid glue only because I think I've shared with you, if you have an embossed layer, using liquid glue, Tombow, really works because it gets into the embossed pieces of the cardstock, and it works better than a tape runner. But if you don't have Tombow, then obviously, tape runner is fine. But I typically use Tombow when I use embossed pieces. We are going to start building that card. And when you're done, type done 5. Yeah, Karen. I mean, I'm one of those stampers that I use both. I think I love the Tombow. I use the Tombow when I'm embossing, and I also use it when I need to position my project or the piece that I'm gluing, and it's very forgiving, and it gives you some time to wiggle around and straighten it. So if you go and you lay your layer down and it's a little crooked, you have time to wiggle it around and move it. So it's very forgiving. It's great for projects. It's great for embossed pieces. I use both. I absolutely love our new Stampin' Seal and Stamping Seal Plus. And they are a little forgiving as well. And I still have some of these left as well. Okay, guys, I'm moving right along tonight. Okay, clue number 6. So towards the top of the card, add your basic black square that measures 3 by 3, leaving about 1/4 of an inch from the top and centered in between the sides of the embossed basic white layer with adhesive. So you're basically putting it in the center top, about 1/4 of an inch down from the top of your card. Your black square that measures 3 by 3, you're going to put it towards the top of the card base. So if this was your card base, you'd put it up. Hopefully this helps you. A little visual here. Center it about 1/4 of an inch down with adhesive. Yes, you did, and I'm a little jealous about that, Karen. Did you go out to dinner, or did you just have a nice dinner at home? I'll tell you a little secret. I mean, I've actually had a glass of wine at dinner before on the night that I have a class and I'm stamping. Now, I'd never tell you which time that was, but I have done that myself. Oh, salmon, yum. Oh, he grilled it, huh? I don't know that I'm trying to think if I've had it grilled before. We eat a lot of haddock. I haven't had salmon for a while. But I like both. Okay. Looks like most of you are done. Clue number 7. Add your colored cardstock layer that measures 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 to the basic black layer with dimensionals. Add your colored cardstock layer that measures 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 to basic black layer with dimensionals. And when you're done, type done 7. Melanie's done. Cynthia is done. Cynthia, did you have a nice birthday? I hope you had a nice day. Oh, Sharon, you got the Wildcats bundle? I did not get that, my friend. Okay, so we're going to move on. Clue number 8. Now add the stamped basic white layer that measures 2.5 by 2.5 to the colored cardstock layer, again with dimensionals. So now you're going to add the stamped basic white layer that you stamped earlier with your stamp, 2.5 by 2.5 to the colored cardstock you just added with dimensionals. Glad you had a nice birthday, Cynthia. You're so welcome. Add the stamped basic white layer that measures 2.5 by 2.5 to the colored cardstock layer, again with dimensionals. So this is going to look, we're going to pop it up. When you're done, type done 8. Okay. Clue number 9. Stamp sentiment on a scrap basic white and cut to size with your paper trimmer or your snips, whatever you have. The sentiment needs to be small enough to fit on the front of the card. So there's a little hint. You don't want it too big. It's got to fit on the front. And remember this, I told you in the clue number 1 that this card is portrait. So I'm giving you that. I gave you that hint right up front, so hopefully you guys did it that way. It's okay if you didn't, but that was the intent of this card design. It is, Karen, but I think it looks beautiful. You know, kind of, to me, it's the focal point of the card, so you want it to stand out too. And when you're done, type done 9. Okay, looks like you guys are done. Clue number 10. Take basic black scrap and create a mat for your sentiment layer that you just created. Keep in mind the sentiment layer is going on the front of the card. So make sure that you cut it down, but you're going to cut your basic black scrap to create a mat for the white layer that you just did. When you are done, type done 10. Take your basic black scrap and create a mat for your sentiment layer. Keep in mind the sentiment layer is going on the front of the card. So we're going to layer up that sentiment. How's your cards coming, ladies? Is it coming together? Can't wait to see them. This video should be up on the group page. Hopefully by tomorrow. Oh, good, June. I'm glad you're liking it. Okay, moving on. Clue number 11. Now add your sentiment layer and your basic black layer together with adhesive. Add both to card front with dimensionals. Add your sentiment layer, which is the white one, and your basic black layer together with adhesive, and add both to the card front with dimensionals. And when you're done, type done 11. We're coming into the home stretch, ladies. Add your sentiment layer and basic black layer together with adhesive and add it to the front of your card with dimensionals. When you're done, type, oh, like you're done. Number 12, add any embellishments now that you desire. So if you want to add embellishments any kind of doodads or ribbon or whatever you want to do, now is the time to do that. When you're done, type done 12. Add any embellishments that you want at this time. It can be ribbon, doodads, anything you have, Wink of Stella, whatever you want. Can be twine or love our embellishments, don't you? I think we have the best. I think we have great embellishments, but I just love that they match. A lot of them match what we do, a lot of our projects. Oh, me too, Sharon. That new in color ribbon is the bomb. So pretty. I did a swap. I was involved in a swap, and I just mailed them out yesterday, I think. And on my card, I used one of the new in color ribbons, and I used it on all of the swaps. I'm ordering another ribbon because I don't want to run out when we have a whole year. So, but yeah, that ribbon is just so easy to manipulate, so easy to work with, easy to make bows, easy to color. They're gorgeous. Okay. Is the mystery solved? How do you like your cards? Did it come out good? Did it come out the way you expected? I hope you like your cards. You ready to see mine? Oh, you love it, Betty? Good. Oh, Melanie, I'm so glad you love your cards. I can't wait to see them. So here's mine. Now, just a couple of things I want to point out on this, okay? So instead of stamping on this white piece, I ended up doing 3 die cuts, which is an option that you can do. I know I didn't necessarily say that in the instructions, but that is always an option when you're going to do, well, obviously any card. But the reason why is I had this on my desk, this stamp set, and I just want to show you. Do any of you have the In Bloom stamp set and the matching dies that go with it? Oh my gosh. There are so many options, and all of see all of these dies have they're all pierced. It's just I just started playing with it, but can you see the piercing on that? So it's an option to put die cuts on here in lieu of stamping. And I did use last year's in colors because I didn't realize that I didn't get the new in color. I didn't get the in color embellishments for last year's in colors, which changed, because they always, the in colors everything changes in the new catalog. So I am ordering the new ones, but so those ones are from the old catalog. And the other thing you could do, you could actually even add another color, because I was thinking I used the Misty Moonlight to make the flowers and to pull the flowers in with this with my colored cardstock. But you could also add another layer of Misty Moonlight in there to kind of to match that up. And I did my sentiment in the Misty Moonlight. Melanie, it was on my wish list for the longest time, and we come to the end of the catalog. And when the catalog was going to go, and I waited to see the list, because if it wasn't going to carry over, I may not have gotten it, but because it carried over, I was so excited. I ordered it immediately, but I just haven't had a chance to play with it. So I started playing with it. It was on my desk, which is why I made my flowers out of that. And I absolutely love the dies. Oh my God, think about doing all of these. Think about doing all of, these in different colors. I mean, just using cardstock. You don't even need the stamp set. I mean, the stamp set's beautiful. But I can't wait to play. And like I said, I just started playing with it. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed mystery stamping. I can't wait to see your cards. I will post this on the other group, the VIP group. And once that's over there, please post your cards so we can all see them. Thank you again for joining me. I so appreciate it, and have a great rest of the week. Take care. Bye-bye.